Alright, here is the second video for chapter 12. This is what we will call unknown angles. Now this will be a pretty easy thing if you've paid attention in class and you have understood that straight lines have a certain property, and when you have what we would call 4 to 5 quadrants have a certain angle quality also. Now, I need to find the angle for this point right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off just so you can see this. The first thing you need to understand is I have a straight angle, angle ABC. I also have an acute angle, angle CF or CBF. I have another acute angle, which would be angle DBF, but what I need to find is I need to find the measure of angle ABD. Now ABD is in this area right here. Now, if you remember that with a straight angle, a straight one will have 180 degrees. As we can see, we have a straight angle across the bottom. Now what we've done in class, this will make sense that so far I have two parts already. I'm going to go back to something we've learned all year. I'm going to do this down below, and my cameraman will zoom in on this. It's the same idea as something like this, the bar model. What is missing? We've done this numerous times. If I think about my straight angle being 180, and I've got a missing part here, I just need to do a little work on the side. I've got 89 degrees. I've got 46 degrees. I'm going to add those up. 6 and 9 is 15. 40 and 80 makes 120, plus 10 more is 130. I should have 135 degrees in my angle CBD. Let me show you this again. Angle DBC should have an angle measurement of 135 degrees. If I go down to my old bar model, if I want to think of it this way, now I've got 135 degrees. I'm still missing this, but I have to realize that the whole thing is 180 degrees. So now I take my last step, 180 degrees minus 135 degrees. Cannot take 5 from 0, so I have to borrow a 10. Now I have 70, so 5 from 10 is 5. 30 from 70 is 40. 100 from 100 is nothing. My angle ABD should be equal to 45 degrees. Now that was step 1, problem 1. A lot of work, but fairly easy. Now let me erase. Here's step 2, where it gets a little nutsy, so to speak. At some point you're going to run across something like this. And you're going to be given things like it's 32 degrees in this area, It may be 27 degrees in this area. It could be 84 degrees in this area. And it could be 53 degrees in this area. And you will be asked to find the missing degree. As you can see, we have an acute angle here at 27 degrees. I have an acute angle at 32 degrees. I have another acute angle at 84 degrees. And I have a fourth one at 53 degrees. I have this huge obtuse angle. If you want to see it in red, I've got a huge obtuse angle at this point. Now, knowing what we've learned in class about when you've got different quadrants all revolving around our vertex in the center, you will end up having 360 degrees. So this whole thing is going to be 360 degrees because it goes all the way around, 360 degrees. You can think of this as a bar model, once again. I can think of this as 27, 32, 84, 53, and something. Understanding that the whole is going to equal 360 degrees. You can do it the bar model way. You can do it this way. It's totally up to you. But if I take my 4 degrees, I have 53 degrees, I have 84 degrees, I have 32 degrees, and I have 27 degrees. My cameraman will zoom in a little bit. Let's collect some easy tens. I have 7 and 3, which is 10. 4 and 2 is 6, gives me 16. Let's capture some hundreds here. I have 80 and 20, which is 100. 50 more is 150. 30 more is 180. 10 more is 190. I should have 196 degrees on this side altogether. Now the easy part comes in now. If my whole thing is supposed to be 360 degrees, I'm going to subtract out 196 degrees, which I already have, to find my unknown. 6 from nothing, I have to borrow. So my 60 becomes a 50. Take over a 10. 6 from 10 is 4. 90 from 50, can't do it. So my 300 becomes 200. My 10 tens comes over. Now I have 150. 90 from 150 is 60. 100 from 200 is 100. And my missing angle should be 164 degrees.